So we have Tommy Unold in on the podcast to chat. We're doing this over Zoom. This is the first one I've done over Zoom since they're calling it AC after Corona and
I feel that.
before Corona. Yeah. So this is the first AC podcast. I wish we be doing this, man.
I feel that. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Sorry that our times got, all wishy-washy, but you know what? We are here. We're good.
We're here. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
How are you doing, by the way?
I'm doing good. Family's good. We're all just hiding, I guess, from the Corona. We're just hiding. We're doing good, though. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Holding up. Just trying to stay productive. I feel like that's
sure. Yeah.
That's the most important thing right now.
For sure.
I wanted to ask you, you joined TikTok like a year ago, right?
Yes, it's been like a year and a month, honestly. A year and a month.
How has your experience been so far?
You know what? It's very, I would say it's very life-changing. It's been a ride. I started doing this just for fun. I was at school and someone told me about TikTok. I didn't really know what it was. And, I downloaded it and I put on I had a spam Instagram and I put a story poll. I go, yo, should I make one and become famous just as a joke? And everyone said, yeah, make one. So I got home. Me and my mom were really bored. And I opened the app and I saw these people just making these weird videos. I thought they were cringy at the time. I'm like, all right, maybe 5 friends would get a laugh at it. So I made it with my mom. First, everyone's still up, and it probably got like 1,000 views. I go, what the hell? Why? I'm like, why did this get 1,000 views? And
right.
I was expecting to go to school, and I was like, all right, everyone's gonna think I'm cringy. I'm like, you know what? This would be a good laugh. So everyone loved it. Like literally, like all my friends were like, dude, make more. Like that was fun. So the next day, I made another one with my mom. That one got probably 10,000 views. I go, what is going on?
10,000 views is like the best thing ever.
Yeah, no. And they're like, why do you have 1,000 followers now? Like, I'm like, dude, I don't know. So then the next day I just kept making them. And then after like a week of making them, I'm probably at like 4,000 followers. I had one that just like blew up. Like I remember I posted right as I got out of school. So like 3. I got home at 3:30. I looked and it was at like 50,000 views. I ran around. I go, Mom, this is going viral. Like all my friends,
viral.
Dude, no, pretty much. Like, my whole phone was blowing up. All my friends were like, dude, I saw you on For You. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. So then I go to school now. Like when I hit 10K in like 2 weeks, I remember everyone in my school. That was the only topic. Everyone was just freaking minds. Like it was crazy. And then every day, man, just for fun, I started, just posting one a day. And then it got to, I would say I got to 80K, maybe a month of doing it. And I was at the mall with a buddy and I was just thinking of like stuff to do. Like, like we're just hanging out, just doing stuff. And me and my buddy, we saw like 3 hot girls walk by.
Yeah.
Like, dude. How about I just go up to them and ask how attractive I am and like I'll interview them, just like a funny thing. He goes, dude, that'd be funny.
That's bold.
So literally I did that. I just walked up, said, hey, my name's Tommy. Can I interview? I told him it was for a school project. It was not for a school project at all. Not at all. And they're like, yeah, sure. Cool. I go, perfect. And then I did not expect, because no one was interviewing on TikTok.
Right.
Everything was on YouTube. So I'm like, all right, let's see how this goes. So I posted it. I grew I think the first interview, 30K in one night. Like it was insane. And then after that, I'm like, dude, interviews are fun. I started doing them with my teachers. That blew up. And then after that, like a month later, I was at 700K, 800. It was crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was crazy.
The whole thing is great. How did you start fine-tuning those questions to try to get, think about the attention that it would get?
Right. So I pretty much, I would say, the funniest questions I would try and do more and more just because I thought they were funny. So I mean, I truly don't post something unless I enjoy it,
that's amazing.
No, yeah, for sure. I don't want to post I've had videos where I just don't feel it and probably could have done well, but it just like if I wouldn't personally click on it, why would others? So I try to have that mindset of like, what content will people like versus just me trying to push out content, which I think is a big deal. I feel like nowadays it's more of quality over quantity, in a sense. I mean, I know people are always like wanting more and more, but I feel like the better quality is like better than quantity at this point.
But also having consistency, because I
exactly yes that is what I tell people. That's like the biggest thing, because a lot of people, especially like at my school, once I started doing it, they would make 3 or 4 and be done. And then I told them, I said, look, kind of like me, like I started at 0, like
everybody does.
Like everyone thinks that like all these like famous people, like just like they always have followers. I'm like, dude, I started at 900 Instagram followers, 0 everything. I just started for fun. But like I just posted once a day and now we're here. But I feel like a lot of people after the first week or 2, they get very discouraged if their videos aren't doing good, and they're like, well, this is pointless. So they delete the app or they don't do it, which I feel like is a wrong move, because like it could have changed your life in a sense, So
what's your best advice for those who are just starting to get going?
Literally be original. Like think of something, like obviously take trends, but make it unique. If you're like a dancer, try and like make the dance better. That's my only advice, is be like creative with it. Like obviously you can get somewhere with like copying other people, and not copying, I mean like doing trends and like doing the same thing. But I feel like with your own spin, people will want to come back because they know like, oh, like that's pretty different. That's cool. It's like unique.
Yeah, you definitely have to add to something.
Oh, for sure. Right.
How do you think the perception of TikTok from like the outside world has changed since you first started? When
I first started, it 100% was like I would say the cringy app, 100%.
Yeah.
No, right, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like overall, it's changed just because I feel like more and more people are downloading it, and like people are just seeing how much fun it is, because you can do it anytime. Like you're with your buddies, like everyone's making TikToks now just for fun, So I feel like it's more of a like cultural thing, but it's also just, it's a new app that everyone now, it's just like through the roof now, because like everyone has it. Like my mom has it. Like
right. Yeah, I see like families, like parents sending TikTok chats now. The second the parents click into it, it's over.
Oh, game over, right?
I just think the next step, and I was talking about this with some people the other day, is I'm still amazed that some real actors, artists haven't caught on to how beneficial it is. And I think that's starting to happen. You see dropping a TikTok song. It's like,
for sure, right.
Now it's starting to happen, but like it's oftentimes still it's like LeBron's son.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure.
Son. It's that next level is when it's really going to go crazy, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure. I don't think a lot of people always ask me, they're like, Tommy, like what happens if TikTok dies? At this point, with where it is, I don't see it dying for a while, just because of how it's produced. Like it's like short videos. I know everyone brings up Vine, but I for some reason feel like it's different. I feel like the whole thing's different than Vine, just in the whole grand aspect, just because of like how many people are on this app now.
Well, the problem with Vine was a couple of things. Because the videos were so short, you can't advertise on a 6-second video.
Exactly, right.
So they would have an ad every 2 or 3 6-second videos, whereas TikTok, the average length is longer than 6 seconds, obviously. They say 7 to 13, but
for
sure. You and I both know you can have amazing videos like your own that are 30, 45 plus seconds.
Yeah, for sure. Even up like a minute,
Yeah, and they also had a lot of problems with like people posting like porn and stuff like that on
for
Vine.
Sure. Yeah.
So it was a combination of all those things, which made it impossible for advertisers to be on. And then they made it so that advertisers didn't want to be on.
Yep.
So that's kind of what took that down. But I definitely do believe in TikTok a little bit
sure.
more.
Yeah, for sure.
And they have like good people there too.
For sure. Yeah. Yep.
So I think that's definitely great. What do you want to do? Like what do you enjoy doing? What do you want to do?
All throughout high school, I acted in all of my
cool.
Yeah, all of our school plays. I was the lead. It was fun. I loved it. Sorry?
That's awesome.
I love acting.
That's where you must have got like the ability to ask the bold questions.
I feel like it because I truly deep down, like I have no stage fright. Like I truly don't care what other people think, if that makes sense. So like that's why like I can like go on stage and just make a fool out of myself because I truly don't care. Like honestly, like overall, like but I've been talking. I do think I would love to get into like TV acting. I feel like I would love that. Movies even. I don't know. Like I am gonna pursue YouTube in the near future for sure. So right now my plan is YouTube and acting. I'm gonna just try it out, see what happens. I mean,
I saw a tweet the other day that said movies have been so bad this year, some TikTok star is gonna mess around and sweep the Oscars.
Sure.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't put it past anybody.
I'm not saying me or anyone. I'm just saying I really think like in the next couple of years, TikTokers are gonna be not even TikTokers anymore and just celebrities.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to YouTube. Instagram, not as much because Instagram is more people like from other platforms.
Right. Oh, for sure.
That are on IG, but
right.
I definitely think it's interesting, like what's going to happen to all these people.
Oh,
who are some of your favorite other TikTokers?
The people that I love, I would say to hang around the most. If you know the Sway House, all those boys like Bryce Hall and Jaden, those guys are awesome. They're cool. I would say my favorite ones to watch is probably comedy. I just like obviously I've like posted them for fun, but I could never see myself being an e-boy. I just feel like
what is that?
It's like I would say like it's like the dudes taking off their shirt and like trying to look all like hot and like being a
no man, that's not for me either.
No, right. I posted them in the like way back just for
you did?
Just to make people laugh. Like I'd come out and act like I'm all hot just for fun. Like
gotcha.
Obviously it's not serious, but no, I could never like obviously I'm chill with like honestly, like if you're living life and you're like having a great time doing that, like good for you.
I agree.
It's not me. So like I have no hate towards anyone with any content just because it's you, like you do you, man. But I mean, no, I'm chill with like everyone. I would say comedy. I love some of my good friends, if you know 3 Corey and Mike.
I gotta check them out.
Yeah, they do transition videos and they're really good. And we always joke around with each other because like Corey's like 4'11", so it's funny. We just harp on him. But no, yeah, everyone in the TikTok community. There's truly not like when we go to these events, there's not that much drama, if that makes sense. Like there's not a lot of beef. Like a lot of people think there's like a lot of like like smack talk. There's not. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I would just always imagine that there is just by nature of people.
Oh, for sure. No, there is, but I feel like it's not to the extent of what people think.
Yeah. Like, I definitely feel that.
Yeah. Like I feel like a lot of people think like cliques hate cliques when it's really not the case. Like everyone truly like gets along together. Obviously you have the couple people that like might not like each other or like vibe with, but I mean overall like it's a pretty like TikTok right now is a pretty comfortable environment when you're like going to events and stuff.
I like it. I think in general TikTok's super supportive too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. They're doing really good on keeping the content either age appropriate or nothing bad, because I've had videos where I'll have like a plastic butter knife and they'll take it down. Like they're really strict now. Yeah, from when I started to now, they're like insane. Like I had a video. I usually bleep out all of my swear words just because obviously they won't get taken down. But I had someone say the word drugs, and I remember that got taken down. Like they're really they're really, really
they're on their game,
which is not a bad thing.
No, not a bad thing for people that are big on the platform, especially.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, ideally, one day they add obviously there is like monetizing through live streams, but we all know how that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So you want that. you want the platform to be great from an advertiser standpoint, so that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, right.
You ever thought about doing a podcast where you just made everything long form?
We have talked about that. Yes, I have thought about that. I'm in the works on a couple projects for my YouTube that I think will do really good. But no, that will be in the future, 100%.
You should do it. I think that'd be fun.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be great. I know.
Especially if you did like the same style of questions with just in longer form, or sure. Like programmatically placed.
Yeah,
I think that would be really interesting.
Oh, for sure, 100%. Yeah.
Oh man, that's all we've got for you. I appreciate.
Yeah, man. No, for sure. Yeah, no, pleasure, man. Always happy to answer or whatever.
Let's definitely stay in touch. You have my info.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll send you the link when this drops, and I'll send you any little promo stuff we have or whatever. But again, I appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, for sure, man. Of course. You take care.
What's up?
You take care.
Yeah, likewise.
All right, man.
All right,
peace out,
brother.